Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump has hinted about reciprocal tariffs ahead of meeting with Prime Minister Modi. He has posted, and I quote, 3 great weeks, perhaps the best ever. But today is the big one, reciprocal tariffs. Make America great again. What does this mean? Particularly just hours before the big meeting between Donald Trump as well as Prime Minister Modi. In fact, there's a big exclusive that's coming up. 2 major defense deals for the Javelin anti-tank missile and the Striker armored vehicle will be announced during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Washington, D.C., according to sources. And both the deals have been under discussion for a while. And Make in India or Atmanirbharta will be an integral part of the deals and the discussions that's going to take place. Big breaking coming in at this point. I'm being joined by Srinjoy Chaudhary. Very good evening, Srinjoy. Just 2 big questions. Let's start with one. What do you make out of what Donald Trump has just put out on social media? And then take us through about what your sources have told you about the big deals that are likely to shape up today.
Well, to answer your first question, Donald Trump has said that tariff is his favorite word as far as the English language is concerned. So there is no doubt that tariff will come up regardless of what the issue is, which country it is. Now, as far as India goes, India is making this very clear. India will say during the bilateral talks the following. First, that look here, we have done what you wanted on the Harley-Davidson. Let's not forget that you wanted fewer tariffs, less on Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and we agreed with you and we've complied. That's the first thing. Secondly, India will say on tariffs is that, yes, this is something we should talk about. This is something we should sort out, but we want to do it quickly and we want to do it quietly without any public recrimination. Let's not make this a very public battle. We will talk about it and we will look at the issues. We will sit quietly and decide what has to be done. That's really on tariffs. As far as the deals are concerned, there are 2 of them. One is the Javelin. This is the anti-tank missile, and this is something the Indian Army would be looking for. As far as the Javelin is concerned, it normally is to target tanks and also buildings. Now, this is manufactured by Lockheed Martin and Raytheon. But what we are hearing is, keeping in mind with Atmanirbharta, it will be made in India. It will be manufactured in India. The same applies to the Striker armored vehicle. Again, this is something useful for the Army, and it's manufactured by General Dynamics. And what we are hearing is that General Dynamics and an Indian manufacturer will work on it and produce it in India. These 2 are definitely going to be announced. There is a third, dark horse, and that is the P-8I reconnaissance aircraft for the Navy. Now, the AON, the acceptance of necessity, had once said that the Navy could get 18. 12 were bought then, 6 remain to be bought. So it remains to be seen whether this one can go through now. It's not a problem in terms of other issues since it's a follow-on order. But this is not definitely under discussion. But whether it will be announced or not, we are not sure as yet.
Right. Thank you very much, Srinjoy, for joining us with those details. A lot, of course, at stake as Donald Trump and Prime Minister Modi are set to meet each other.